Buongiorno, my friend. It is I, Robin, and I'm taking you to my dungeon. You've been here before. This is where I'm making the desk. I can turn mid thing here. This is my my workbench. I've recently done this bit, which is what I'm talking about a bit now. You can see that it's, to give myself credit, pretty slick. You see, this is where this bit ends here. And that's hammered in tight, that's a little key. It's hammered in tight, and then this bit obviously goes over, and I'll saw that bit flush, or whatever. But this is the current state of the workbench. And I have probably a similar problem. I watched your running video where you were saying, oh, bloody, doesn't make any sense, this willpower business. I ran and then, I'll turn you around. I ran and then I stopped running, and I didn't need to stop running. I knew I could carry on running, and I just didn't, even though I knew I should. I think I have a similar problem with this workbench at the moment. It's like, I know I'd feel good if I did it. I know that I have no reason not to. I have so much free time. I'm wasting a lot of it. And yet, every time it comes to it, I'm thinking like, do I want to... The problem is, we're at bits which aren't very kind of structurally interesting at this point. So, for example, these are excuses. What I'm saying is, like, I could basically almost finish it. Not quite. I need a few pieces of extra wood, but there's loads I could be doing. And I just I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I'll do my workbench today. And then I just don't want to get the wood out and hold it up against the thing and draw lines on it and stuff. Basically, I've got to cut to size and stick bits of wood in this space, and then that space, and that space. And also one here, one there, and then same on that side. So 8 pieces of wood that basically, it looks, to be fair, to give myself some credit, it looks pretty sweet. So far. I'm pleased with this key. I had to absolutely hammer it in. But I'll chuck some screws in as well. But yeah, I kind of get up and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do the workbench. And then I look at these pieces of wood, I'm like, oh, do I want to measure all these out so they'll fit exactly in these things and sort it to size and then drill the holes? I can see why people use electric tools, because as good as my drill is, my handy bit brace. This is a full centimetre drill, by the way, which is what's needed for the big, thick carriage bolts. As much as it definitely works, you do just want to go and instead you spend 20 minutes drilling a bunch of holes and lining everything up and countersinking them and all of that. Which doesn't sound like very long, but yeah, I'm just having those motivation problems. I think it's a willpower, like you say, it's a willpower thing, and it makes you disappointed in yourself, because you're just it's not like I was doing anything else, and I know that I'd like to be doing it. So, what are you doing? That's that. I've still not heard back from work, which is quite strange. They were going to get back to me within 3 weeks, and now we're coming up 4 weeks, but I got paid the other day, so I don't really mind. I'm hoping everything's alright there. I assume it is, Yeah, that's my situation. Not a huge amount going on. I really want them to extend this, I want them to do this friendship bubble thing for the lockdown, where you can pick 10 people that you can also go and see outside of your house, and then we could just see each other instead of having all these. You could actually do something. I don't know. That'd be nice. Stop me from going mental. Every video I'm getting progressively hairier, and that shouldn't be a huge surprise. But the beard and the hair are really sprouting. And that's a double dry. I'll see you on the flip side. That's it. That's all I got. That's my workbench. I'll see you on the flip side. Down.